Last session, you guys started in one of the rooms in these caves that you're still yet to fully explore if your energy allows you to. But continuing exploring, you guys found in two peculiar rooms. One of them contained a runed stone that was, as Ant told you, that was once part of a bigger monolith that was used for wizards to fully recover their spells in just 1 hour. In another room, there was the ruins or the remains of a head of a steel golem that came to life once Max approached the shield guardian amulet, and Scad got to talk to it, and it agreed to answer yes or no questions. And some of the most of the questions were answered, I don't know, but you guys have got some insights on what to expect once you get to the city of Ithrin. Continuing on, you guys got to a room in a cave that was filled with shadows that soon came to being material and started attacking. But these were cleared out, and continuing on, found a room where a strange noise could be heard. Well, a pack of strange noises, and these were identified by Rain as the noises that he heard back once you were just arriving to the cave. And this turned to be vampire kobolds that were fought, but the giant demon dog thing that been stalking you joined the fight, and it barely escaped, really injured, turned into mist and disappeared into the caves. But it spoke again in Abyssal. Rain got to translate it, saying that it will keep hunting you and it it will just keep regenerating. And this got everyone thinking maybe it's a vampire and maybe the layer is inside of the tower that we discovered once. So going back to that place, Rain got behind and took a different route that led him to a room where a specter tried to assault him, but he managed to escape and regroup with you guys, who have realized that inside the tower there was nothing. And going back into the room that Rain heard this or was attacked by this ghostly entity, it was whispering in Lotus, which is the language that the Netherese spoke, and Scanned got to translate what it was saying and was asked some questions. It turns it was once a powerful wizard that is restless and filled with wrath for having lost his power, and got tired of being asked questions and burst into rage, charging up on Max, who was the very front on the line. And that's where session ended, and initiative is on. Max, you're up first.
I think you forgot the most important part of that entire session.
What?
Golem told us that the way to defeat the god is through a netherese scroll. That is the key part of information.
Well, it said there are spells that can defeat gods, but that's pretty much all you know.
I'm pretty sure he said there was a netherese scroll within the ruins. He just didn't know where. I asked if it was in the tower and the things bit down below.
Yeah.
We couldn't find out where. Okay.
Did Max die?
No, my camera froze, so I reset it. Oh, and then it crashed again. Oh, now it's not available. Okay, you don't get to see my face. Ha ha ha.
Rest in peace.
Anyway, I am going to cast Autolok's Resilient Sphere on our friend here.
What does it do?
It has to make a dexterity saving throw or be encased in a sphere.
He tried to put this magical sphere on this nether's entity, but seems like magic is not that affected. Like, he is more resistant to magic than other creatures, which makes him pass.
Freaking, did he just choose to succeed, or can I make him re-roll that?
You can reroll.
Okay, I'll force him to re-roll that.
Oh, okay. And this time you shift the flow of time, and this time he doesn't have as much luck and is now locked inside this sphere.
How'd you
Cool,
pull
we
that
have
out
it.
of your ass, man? They all, nope, he makes it safe. Goodbye. I didn't think there was a roll. Like, nope. Oh.
No. Anyway, we have a full minute to do whatever we want. He cannot do anything to get out.
And you see the specter is yelling, but you cannot hear anything, and he's trying to knock at the walls of your barrier.
Well, I'm gonna use my movement. I'm gonna go one. I'm gonna go over and see what he was guarding over here.
This room the ceiling is uneven. It starts at 30 feet high over here and ends at 15 feet high on the northern end. But aside from that appears to be... Well, you use your actions, so you cannot make a perception check.
Yeah, that's my
Maybe.
turn.
Okay. Rain will be rain. And Martok, is your turn.
And nothing, the sphere is complete, right? Nothing can get in or out of it.
No physical objects, energy, spell effects, or anything else. It's immune to all damage.
Okay. Well, I'm moving into the room as
You
well,
can
then.
move it if you want. You can roll him around like a hamster ball.
Oh. That's nice. I will move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to keep you company in this new room in here. See if we can find anything. So, I want to look around as well if there's anything that stands out in this room, unless...
Roll perception.
Okay.
With all the calm in the world, you just look around knowing that this creature cannot do anything while inside this barrier. And you notice that this wall at the northern end of the room looks semi-translucent.
Ugh.
Hey, Max. Doesn't that look a bit odd, that wall over there?
It does. Whoa. It's like... Yeah, where are my 3D
possibly
glasses?
guarding something, huh? And that's the end of my turn.
Okay, Brutus, that brings us to you.
Fuck.
Okay.
What up?
Everything good, my talk?
We could hamster roll him down the fucking hole. Like, goodbye. Woo! It's 10 minutes, right?
It's 1 minute.
A
1 minute. Okay.
1 minute.
I would just like to stand here watching while the two of you investigate, just ready my action for if this thing reappears aggressively to strike into it.
All right.
Okay, Max.
Okay, so we are just skipping his turn. Oh wait, no, he's after me. That's right.
Yep.
It was this wall.
Yes.
All right, 10, 20. I'm gonna investigate.
Looking more closely, you can see that it is a thick sheet of ice. But you can definitely see through, and you can tell that there's something else beyond it.
All right. I'll cautiously just take a step in.
It is a solid wall.
Oh, wait. Oh, so there's like an illusion here that's like displaying something improper.
No, there is a wall of eyes that you can see through, and you can tell there is something beyond, but it's solid eyes.
Oh, okay.
Like yeah, I think you got
Got
it.
it. Well, shit. I'm going. Let's see. Sure. I will try to just cast a firebolt on the wall. See if I can like
Right, go
damage
for
it.
it.
Uh, uh, uh. Man, where are those rolls against people?
I know, right? You blast your best firebolt ever against an inanimate object, and it blasts through, destroys parts of the wall, and melts a gap big enough so you can fit through.
Wonderful. I guess I'll just use the last 5 feet of my movement, go inside, and end my turn.
Okay, this thing looks at you destroying the wall of ice, and you can see it get increasingly more angry.
We
Rain,
gave you a chance to talk. It's not our fault. Don't get angry at us.
Rain is gonna be Rain, and Martok, it's your turn.
Go up to Max, and I will give him the help action.
Hell yeah.
You two can tell that this wall is also of that same material, and you can tell that there is something even more deeper in.
Oh, nice. Oh, so this room is completely empty. Or maybe it's not. So let's just not assume. Yeah, I still do the help action, and that's the end of my turn.
Okay, Brutus, what do you do?
I would step down one to keep a distance between my squishier friends and I. And I would tell Martok and Max, don't go too far. Or not Max, Martok and. Yeah, Martok and Max, what the hell? Careful, there might be more of these creatures. And I would just hold my action again.
Right.
All right. Move into here. Actually, yeah. Shit. This screams trap. From over in my corner, I'll fire a bolt that far wall.
Okay, that ice wall. Roll damage. Oh shit, another 14, and you managed to melt it down, and you now see that the room is a dead end. The structure that you see is no longer of those that can be melted or destroyed. It is part of the cave itself, but at the very end of it, you can see what appears to be a skeletal corpse.
Yeah, I'll tiptoe around the edge here. 10, 15.
You get crushed and die.
Rocks fall, everyone dies. Yeah, I'll be here for and my turn here.
All right. Rain is gonna be Rain. Martok,
Do I have anything fun at all? No,
you're
I will
muted.
just. I think I will stand here, and
You are muted.
yes, I am. I will just go slightly into this cave, so I have full view of the specter as well as the dead corpse. I will hold an action to shoot if the whatever skeletal thing or something comes alive in the room where Max is. End my turn.
Right. Martok. I mean Brutus. My mistake.
Um, I guess I would probably just do the same thing.
Hey, you
I'm
can come help us
sorry.
out, man. Just come help us out and check out the skeleton. and
No, the
stuff.
second we do, Max is gonna get killed because that's what happens when we leave Max alone. Rain, I mean Rain.
Yeah.
You could roll him over here and stick him in one of these caves. He'd probably be easier to fight then.
Just pick him up like a block of cheese. I
That's
guess.
exactly.
Yeah.
It literally says on the spell that you can pick him up.
Okay, I'll come over close with him. Not too far. Mom, can we keep it?
Freaking, it's like Finding Nemo, where she gets like the Nemo in a bag and just starts shaking it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty much what it's doing.
I'm not
Top of
that
the
rude.
round. You have another 2 rounds of
A minute is 10 rounds.
10. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah.
Holy shit. So you have 7 rounds. Holy shit.
I'll use my my eyes of minute seeing the little thing to investigate this corpse.
Roll investigation.
Oh man.
Oh, nice. What's up, man? Today.
You can check that the robes that this wizard was wearing are not damaged, even though you don't know how long this corpse been here, and it even survived the crash of the city into the ground. So it is a tell of its magical properties. It is a blue robes, and on the borders of it you can see like golden weave sew into it, and also on one of the hands of the skeleton there is a wand.
Oh. Again, I guess I don't detect like that any of this is trapped at all, right?
No.
Okay. I guess yeah, I'll spend the rest of my action just taking those off of the corpse, and then I'll end my turn.
All right. This as you grab the object, this thing has a line of sight with you. You see he's furious. Rain is gonna be Rain. Martok.
So I will spend my round communicating. So Brutus, what happens if you consecrate a corpse of this thing? Let's just assume that, I mean, he looks quite angry. So maybe this corpse is his corpse. What happens if we consecrate it and give him proper burial? That's the end of my turn.
Okay. What is your answer?
I don't
You two
know.
just
We
having
could
like
try
a
it.
civil.
We find out.
You're both just having like a civil conversation while like soundlessly he's just raging on the inside of the ball.
The entire time I'm talking to Bartok, I'm holding it out. I just wanted to see what's being done. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Could we have seen him if his face changed when we said that? Oh, that was stupid. Oh. Maybe he doesn't
No.
understand common.
It is consumed in rage.
Enrage.
So,
I mean, okay.
what type of creature is this? Is it like a ghost? I forgot.
Spectre.
Yeah, it has
Spectre.
ghostly visage.
Okay. Oh.
I mean, never mind. That would take too long. We could make this creature atone for his sins, but that would take time. All right. That's my turn. I'm waiting for this to end.
Okay.
Not in that way. I mean, like I'm playing bodyguard essentially with this rude patron.
Sounds good.
Yeah, now that I have everything, I'm gonna head right back out. 25. Hey, you want to just leave?
Yeah, well, we could just roll it deep into the room. I guess. Just
And just
run
like wedge
off.
it in a corner, and we got like about 30 seconds left to just run away.
Do you have time to roll it down the hole?
Well, I wonder how far. If it rolls, I wonder how far I could push it or roll it.
If we
Could I
dash,
get it in my arm and bowl it? I didn't mean for all that to rhyme like it did.
but it's how far away is the hole? Dashing, it's approximately like 3 rounds away, right?
You're gonna take the ball and bowl it. I went into his cave and stole it.
Which hole are you thinking of, Bartok?
The fuck off hole
I
that
think-
goes down 60 feet and then out to
Oh,
the
you want to
worms
roll
and
in
shit.
that one?
Benefit.
We
Okay.
could do that. Drop it in like a grenade.
Yeah. Have the salamanders do the
I
work
think
for
this
us.
sounds fantastic.
That does sound fun. It's up to you guys. We
Alright.
can try it.
Yeah, let's do it.
That's what we're gonna
Okay.
do, DM. We're gonna try to get it down the hole if possible.
Okay, let me see how far that is.
With all of us working together, I imagine the ball wouldn't impede our movement too much.
We'd have to run so fast.
That's 2 rounds,
Yeah, we got 5 left.
3 rounds. Yep. You all managed to. You'll manage to get to this room, roll in the ball. And
Can we
Because-
bounce it off these like ping pong first?
Like
Okay.
freaking
and as
pinball.
you bounce it into the ruins of this thing, you see the spectral is just rolling inside the ball. And you feel you have 1 turn left until this thing breaks free.
Yeah, drop it down the hole. Do the honors, Max. This was yours.
Yeah, they like roll it up to the edge, and I just go, eh.
And you roll it, and it starts rolling down the tunnel, and it echoes as it crashes into the walls of this tunnel. And more than 6 seconds pass until you stop hearing it bounce completely.
Yeah. whee.
That was fun.
Only in D&D.
Yeah. Now what?
Is there any commotion down there?
Mm, it's quite far, honestly.
That's fair.
Yeah, how close do we want to get? Like, I feel like we'd go to look over the hole and he'd be flying back out at us, just pissed off, covered in
Freaking-
ghost vomit or something.
Iron Man style.
I am a little bit worried that that creature probably watched us do all that.
Um.
I'm talking about the dog vampire thing.
Ah, okay.
Well, if the dog saw us, it should be terrified.
Is that our next place that we were gonna go? Was down that hole?
The doctor
Oh, no, there
told
was-
us to go along the path and not take the hole. That was the
Mhm.
doctor order
Okay.
suggestion, and we're quite far in anyway. I would love to continue on the current path, and then if that one looks
Okay.
too dangerous, I would, because we know that this is a bad path to go down, right? We just roll down another thing down there, so to make it even more dangerous.
I will
Well, I'm
take
just
you
saying
where you
we
were.
need to be
Oh.
careful because Max ran it, or fucking A, that's 3 times. Rain ran into the wraith down there, he said, or that specter or some
Hold
sort
on,
of
hold on,
creature.
hold on.
I'm sorry. Everyone wait up. Let's all keep moving.
Freaking yeah! It's like as I'm tilting the ball into the hole, it's just like, man, this guy was kind of a pushover, and I push him down the hole.
Yeah. The
And
only
you get to
you
the
know,
room where you were before.
the only thing I don't like about this is that I have to draw the maps to remember which room, because this is like multi rooms connected with connections of other rooms.
If we go to the
Mhm.
right, it'll take us to where we were hearing those strange noises of the
Okay.
kobolds.
You mean like half the fun is having Rain get lost?
Yeah, yeah, it was. That was the.
Yeah, you
This
don't have
is
to.
the
You don't have
room.
to bring Rain's token along. They can just figure it out when they get here.
Okay.
This is
Here
the
was the room where you started hearing the yipping of the kobolds.
But we killed
Yeah.
them. Okay.
And then
Yep.
we need to go down from here to continue, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
This staircase lit up.
Yeah, we want to go.
Yeah, but
down.
up is to the kobolds where they were.
There's
Right.
another hole down here.
Coming into this room, you can see that. Oh wait, there's actually something happening in this room.
Shh, shh.
No, there isn't.
Check
I'll
it
put my fingers up.
As you. Well, no, it hasn't happened yet. Go on.
Fireball.
I will just stroll into this room. Hopefully, nothing
Yeah.
bad happens.
Oh.
As you
Oh,
get into
no.
this room,
My
you.
dumpy ass is exposed.
Oh, what the hell
you-
just happened?
What up?
Sorry, it moved my. It moved me to like the middle of the map for some reason. Like I'm here, but it moved my camera. It just did it
Okay.
again.
No, that was me focus pinging. As you get inside this room, you feel that there is like a strong wind coming from apparently nowhere, and this wind is carrying a stream of whispers, and there are countless voices speaking at once, and sometimes in between those words that you cannot make out what they're saying, you can hear your names. Like Brutus, you can hear the whisper say Brutus. Martok hears Martok, and Max hears Maxwell.
Yes, I have returned.
The stream of
Did they say
whispers.
anything? Okay. This seems ominous. Did you guys hear that?
Yeah. Something is being carried with the wind. Keep hearing my own name.
Right in front of you, you can notice another of these glass smooth tunnels, but this one descends much deeper than the previous one that you saw.
Hmm.
Can I attempt to contact my matron or a wind to try and figure out if this is some
The religion.
Yeah, sure.
I would like to inspire you before you do that.
Ooh,
Okay.
that's this one. And then I will slash
Yeah.
almost max.
Almost max roll 24. You see, okay, Marta, what are you doing first? I don't want to take agency of your character.
No. I was just because this is carried with the wind. I figured I could help with for my matron that she will help me figure out what this is. If it's some sort of magical voice, or if it's some sort of creature that's able to do this.
You get an answer, but you don't get words. You only acquired knowledge that has been granted you by your patron. And you know that these whispers are the countless souls of the Netherers that died during the crash.
Well, I do believe I have some insight into what this is.
What's going on?
My God just granted me the knowledge that these are the fallen Netherese that died within the place. It's their lost souls whispering. Is to me not a good thing. I mean, the dead
I
should
agree.
stay
Why?
dead.
Sounds like they're trapped here, maybe.
Hmm. Well, hopefully
Down
they're
south.
not like the other guy that we rolled down the hole.
Hopefully not.
Down south, you can see a tunnel that descends deeper down.
Are we talking about this way or this way?
Yes.
Okay.
The tunnel is like a steep fall. And this one is like a more walkable way.
Okay.
Can we see how far down this one goes, or it just looks like it's deeper?
Like the one that you inspected where the ruins of the tower were, it descended 20 feet down and then
And then jutted outward.
uh-huh.
Okay.
This one descends 35, maybe 40 feet down and again curves
Oh, okay.
west.
Okay. I thought
But
you
in
meant
a
like it just
way.
was like really dark or something.
Oh no.
Okay. Okay.
Do you want to do some more
Well-
owling, Max?
Sure. I can do some more owling.
Okay.
Da-da-da-da.
I'll stand by Max and guard him while he goes into that state that he goes
Ah.
into.
Let
Yeah.
me give you vision. And your owl descends into this tunnel.
Oh. Fun. Whoa.
And you see that this descends into the same tunnel that you had explored earlier with your owl vision. You see the boiling pools being home to these gigantic centipede-like creatures.
Yeah, it's the exact same room, just a an entrance, yeah, a back entrance.
Ah.
I don't think there's. I guess I'll
Is there any way you didn't go before? Because last time you said there was multiple directions you can go, and you decided to go
Sure.
up and then down another hole. Maybe you go south
sure,
and
I'll
go
try
down another one and
I'll
see.
try one of those. So I'll use flyby, just, what is it, 10, so from here, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, wait, no.
As your
10,
owl
20.
flies by, the creatures that you fly over kind of snake upwards and do the clicking sound to your owl, like not attacking, but like saying, "Get out of here."
A rattlesnake.
Mm-hmm.
Go in here. Is there anything in here?
This room appears to be empty.
Okay. Back out. What are these?
You can see giant kind of snowballs piled up together.
It looks very much like eggs, but from what I can see, there's just snow.
This room you can see is shaped like a dome. Also, you notice that the atmosphere in here, like there's steam from the boiling pools where these creatures are. And so it looks like it is a gigantic igloo. Have you seen an igloo from the inside? Like
Yeah.
the walls from the inside are like kind of like wet. That is what this whole room looks like. And the room that you're on right now is kind of dome shaped, and the curve extends even to the floor, like is concave and ends up in another tunnel that descends way deeper.
And I already been in there, so I'll go down this hole.
And you go down this way. In
Trees.
here, out of all the places you went to the room I didn't prepare.
Should have swapped it for one you did. We would have never known.
Let me see what this is. You see, this is like kind of like a frozen grove where trees were being kept, but they are frozen. They froze so quickly that they didn't have time to wither and die. They are frozen in time like this.
Okay. There's also structures like broken walls.
Now that you get closer to them, you can notice that some of them, well, you can see like tucked between the leaves a fruit that appears to be of a purplish color.
Interesting. This seems like a relatively safe spot to, like, if we want to come down here. No immediate threats. We just have to make it past what looks like two of those the serpentine creatures. Like centipede like.
Ah,
Forget their
Okay.
name.
Perhaps we should look down at this tunnel first, see where it goes.
Is this up or
Mm.
down?
That goes up.
Oh.
Getting into that room,
Hey, I'm behind, right behind you. Why you
I
moving?
was just looking forward a little bit. I was just glancing, taking a meander.
Are you walking like this, like a yo-yo?
I'm patrolling. I told
Ah.
you I'm on bodyguard duty. Hut 2, 3, 4. Hut 2, 3, 4.
this room you can see that is has been carved or polished by something or someone. You can see that the walls are pretty much as smooth as the tunnels that you've been exploring, and they are so reflective that they act as a mirrors. You can see your reflection in every wall and in the ceiling even.
God, funhouse.
Getting inside this room,
Is anyone
I have
moving in
to
my
read as
screen?
you go because
If not friend, why friend shaped?
Are we in the owl now again?
you see a mummified creature.
Yeah.
We're in the all. You see a mummified creature like placed against the wall and is wearing black robes.
Okay. So, from what I'm gathering here, I don't think there's really like a safer way for us to
This
get.
room you can see is
Oh wait, I lied.
as tall as 45 feet, and the ceiling is all rock. It is not ice. And here you can see a wall of ice, pretty much like the ones you saw at the room with the specter that you stole the items from.
So,
But this looks denser. Like this looks like solid ice all the way through.
and then for my owl's last activity, I am going to have it use the scare action.
What is that?
Flies up into Martok's face.
Ah.
It found the way back. There's a not drop down the hole option.
Oh.
And then
what,
it'll do something.
where was the mummy at?
It's in a separate room that we don't really even have to access. It was just like an offshoot room down the path.
Down the path here or down the path in the hole?
Down the path here.
Oh.
Both of these lead to the same place. The owl literally looped all the way around.
Ah, so we will be able to go down there. That's some nice scouting.
Yeah, and we can avoid the big baddies.
Okay. Well, I mean, either you guide us, Max, or you take the lead because completely blind here. Unless you start drawing a map of the entire.
I'm gonna start like being like a tour guide and just like in this next room you will see.
You will see the same 45 feet tall room and this block of ice just standing hold there. This it is like a gigantic water pool, but you're kind of like watching it to the side, so you can see it's frozen all the way through, and your vision just loses into the ice, and like you can see through, but it fades into darkness. And as you walk by to just see what it is, you can see that the darkness inside of it kind of starts moving, and it lashes out on gigantic tendrils. And as you witness this monster, I need everyone to see to make a intelligence saving throw.
Is this against magic?
It is not.
Okay.
God damn it! How many times is it not magic for?
It hasn't been magic yet.
Holy shit! Max is not in range of the.
Thank God, Max.
saving. Okay. Martog, I'm gonna pull you to a private room.
Yeah.
As you witness this eldritch creature just manifests itself from the darkness of the ice, you see its tentacles just kind of like lash and move like shadows, and you fall victim to its grasp, and you can feel its tentacles just wrap around your brain and it trying to pierce through, and you fall under a paralysis. You cannot move, you cannot speak, you cannot make face expressions. You're completely immobile, staring at this creature.
Okay.
And we go back. Two of you that pass, you see it is more like a shadow more than a material being, and its tentacles just move like tails of a cat that is preying on something, but doesn't appear to have a material shape.
Okay. I would like to step away from the wall a little bit. How do my allies look?
Max looks just fine. Martok is staring at the thing.
Martok? Come on, buddy.
Martok doesn't respond.
Come on. Can I pull him away from this?
You
Does
can
he
try.
look pretty transfixed on it?
He does.
Okay. I would like to pull him, try to drag him away from it.
And I'll help.
Okay. Where are you dragging him?
Right.
Yeah, probably down that way.
Go ahead, move.
Oh,
And as you drag Martok away from this vision, he snaps out of it.
Ooh. That's,
What was that?
oh, it made its way into my mind. Couldn't help it but do nothing except for stare at it.
What were you
Wait,
looking
wait,
at?
wait.
Oh, I do not know.
You take 27 psychic damage.
Yep.
Oh my god. Is this still affecting you?
No, that was during the process.
Oh, gotcha.
Am I able to use
It-
my stone's endurance to reduce it or not?
Yeah, I would say so.
27 and it's 18.
18.
We got to be careful.
Mm.
Stay away from the walls, I suppose. At least ones
And
that look like that.
you hear the demonic voice echo through the caves, again addressing you. And, well, I guess Rain would be around to translate what it says. And says, hold on. I lost myself. The horrors you have to experience are nothing compared to what I've gone through. Your minds are frail. Mine is strong. You will perish.
That doesn't sound too nice.
Maybe he just needs to talk about what happened.
And as you get to this spot, we will take a small break because I gotta prepare the only rooms that I didn't.
Okay.
Are you going to look into that wand and robe, Max?
Yeah, I probably should. Next time we take a rest or something.
Yeah. Cool. In a bit.
BRB.
Yep. Yeah, the room just up to the top left of this one is where that mummy is.
Okay.
And then down left is where those runes are. I don't know what's like bottom right. I didn't investigate that one.
Well, should we check that one out first then, since we know what these are?
Yeah, sure.
It's up to you guys. You excited for the new rules?
Yeah, well, they're definitely like a few of them are strange. I was looking at that one like difficulty of play little chart. It says like average, high, or low. And it said that monks have a high difficulty like to use. I was baffled because wizard was only like average.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, maybe with the changes they made to the monk, maybe it is difficult now.
Uh-huh. I
Who
always liked
knows?
monk because it's like the most like all of your abilities are passive. Just like unless you're punching something, you don't really have to worry about shit.
You see, they made Stunning Strike only once per turn.
Oh damn! I mean, that's fair.
Yeah, there's a few things like that where it's like, yes, it kind of sucks, but at the same time, it definitely needed some sort of balance.
Yeah, it's like stunning. It's like it was balanced well enough because like burning through 5 key points on one turn definitely is rough. But yeah, I feel like it's probably the same thing with how the paladin could smite
Oh,
multiple
yeah.
times, or it's just like you don't want a player burning through all the resources in one fight.
And then I like the changes to counterspell. I know that some people don't, but
How's
getting
it right now?
counterspelled sucks. You have to roll a con save now, and if you fail, you don't lose the spell slot.
Oh, okay. So it still gets countered. It's just that you have the potential to not lose the slot.
Yeah, and you have the potential of not countering it if they pass the con save.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait. So the spell either goes off or you don't lose the spell slot?
Yeah,
Damn.
so I kind of like that. They made Spiritual Weapon a concentration spell now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, freaking a few things needed to be done to nerf clerics, just a touch. And then I heard that they still are just dunking on the ranger.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know why. Should be fun though. One thing that I don't understand is like they're releasing adventure books, but they don't come out until next year. So it's like, what is the point?
Yeah. I do like how quickly that player's handbook got leaked, though.
Yeah, Martok sent me that shit the other day.
The goods.
And one thing I feel stupid for not knowing, but since I have the master sub on Beyond and since I pre-ordered it, we'll get to access the books here on the 3rd.
Excuse
Oh,
me?
nice.
Yeah.
Really?
So that's pretty cool. I believe, at least, unless I'm wrong. That's the next day that they have their big update on Beyond.
You say the 3rd, Bo?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I believe so, since I pre-ordered it and have the master sub that we get to access it a couple weeks early.
Yeah, but not the shareable version, right? You won't be able to share that with, or will you?
No, I'm pretty sure it should be. I'm hoping it's like the other pre-orders that I've had on Beyond, where it just lets me use it on Beyond like that day.
Let's hope
That'll
they
be
open
a
up the character
Tuesday.
builder, man. That's what I'm
Yeah, we
excited
could-
about.
We could run a one shot on a Tuesday or a Wednesday in a couple weeks,
Yeah.
since I'll be off. I'm really hoping they move me back though. That was so funny to me today when my manager was like, "We were screwed without you yesterday." It's like, well, what the fuck were you expecting, you idiots? I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, surprise, surprise. I actually do my job. But hopefully that they swap it back. That would mean so much to me. Split days off is not good for my mental health.
Oh, yeah. It's like one day off barely feels like a day off.
Exactly.
Yep.
Still got to go to bed on time.
Mm-hmm.
I just loathe freaking Sundays, man. I don't like it. Saturdays
Thankfully,
is
I don't have to
my
work
favorite.
Sunday.
And
Yeah,
even with
Sunday,
2
if they
days
would've-
connected, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, even I think 2 days connected days off. I only feel good on the Saturday. Sunday's always.
That's because you don't watch football. You need to come and watch
Ah.
American football with me. We'll throw on the red zone, Martok, get a few beers. You'll be feeling nice on Sunday.
Okay. Probably it.
No, but like yesterday, I did nothing all day long.
You have these stupid caps as well.
No, but I think those are a smart idea. I remember Raven asking us about those last year. But then again, I don't ever lose my caps, so I don't know.
Don't either. I mean, I always screw them on before I. So
Yeah.
me, it's just they're in your face and in your mouth when you try to drink, and you have to add.
Well, what I usually do with like Pepsi lids or something, because I'm a child, is I chew on the lid, but I usually chew it enough that I can still jam it down the bottle, and then I usually throw it away like that. So it's not like I throw the bottles or the cap away.
Plastic is really good for your health.
That's what I've heard. The microplastics are just phenomenal. It's just a bad habit. I don't know. I like chewing on things.
I think actually, you know those old pens and people that chewed on them.
Oh, like the caps?
The pencils. I mean.
Oh yeah. The lead.
I think they were
Lead
painted with
poisoning.
lead paint, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a real thing. Thankfully, I didn't have that, but my pencils definitely had teeth marks.
I mean, I'm just from Michigan, so everything had lead in it.
That's funny. It's not really funny. It's actually terrible. But
I mean, freaking, what is it?
I mean, as in fish in Lake
comedy is-
Michigan, or what?
Comedy is
industry?
just tragedy plus time.
what? No, Flint, Michigan has lead in their water.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And they don't do shit about it.
Mm-hmm.
That's not good.
I was reading some of those older adventures that they're going to be coming out with, like Keep on the Borderlands and a few of the other ones.
Ooh.
They're pretty fun. They're kind of dense to read, but I don't
That's
know.
my
I'm
main
thinking
issue I've always had with running games. It's just like I kind of got to do homebrew or bust because I just detest having to prep through the books.
I just don't feel creative enough. Or I feel like I'll just do a bunch of story beats that everyone's seen a million times.
Did they just make Curse of Strahd free?
No, I don't believe so.
I have it
Actually,
free
I
on
think
mine.
in that
I have it free on mine.
like free?
Yeah, it says Curse of Strahd download. It says free.
Is it the player guide maybe?
Yeah, maybe it is.
I don't know.
Let me check.
I didn't know
Wait,
they gave that out for free.
The source and maybe it's just the backgrounds.
I came up with what's probably one of my my favorite solutions to the ongoing problem of don't make your players start in a tavern. Freaking start them at a funeral. Because then you have plenty of excuses to introduce whoever you want, villain, friend, foe, whatever else.
Oh.
A wedding's a good one as well.
Yeah, a funeral or a wedding. But then yeah. Oh yeah. Wedding too, that'd be interesting. Interrupted wedding.
Death at a funeral or type thing.
You are trapped by societal convention. You cannot hurt me.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Nope. You guys have fun. There's a wasp. My computer. I'm not
That's the
playing
wasp's
anymore.
house now.
Yeah.
No. With what, Martok?
Don't you have one of those electric zappers that looks like a tennis thingy?
No. What? How did it even get inside my house?
Oh, they're
I'm
really
scared.
crafty this time of year. We have the same thing here. They get really
scared.
aggressive and because it's end of season.
Oh yeah,
Don't
nothing
say
wakes
that.
me up faster than the one time I woke up and there was just a black hornet on my covers, like 2 feet from my face.
Oh. Yeah, just we had a me and my little brother when I was a kid lived in the basement my mom has moved us down there so we can play computer games and stuff all night and do whatever. So we had a book with insects, and that book is really messed up because my brother was home alone in the basement and reading one of the books. And the thing about this book going over insects, the center fold was the head of the wasp, like this big. And as he got to that page, the power went out. So he took the book and he beat the book up with one of those things you polish your feet with or take additional skin off, and he beat the book up so the book cover is fucked. Because he got so scared of the wasp. Yeah.
All right, I'll be right back.
Yeah. You allergic to wasps, Bo? Is that it? I guess it depends if it's an
I was
American
making
wasp.
some bread, but I don't think the yeast activated.
Ah. Oh, is it dough inside?
Oh my god. Poe.
Oh, is he sending private messages from outside?
Yeah, I don't want to go back to my computer. I'm scared of that wasp. I'm on my iPad, but it's behind my monitor. Flew right behind it, so no, it just seems annoying. I don't want to get stung.
Uh-huh. Maybe get some lights in from that window. Hopefully it flies through the window.
Well, the window is closed.
Yeah, but it will beat itself up against the glass.
You think?
Well, hopefully. And then you can just smack it up against the window.
Dude, my window is cracked ever so slightly.
Uh-huh.
I don't know where it went. I'm scared.
Yeah. Have you gotten stung before?
Yeah, but I'm a pussy, okay?
Uh-huh.
What else you want to hear? Oh, there he is.
Did you go for the window?
I think so.
Yeah.
Dumb bitch. Fuck you. Get the fuck out of my house.
All right.
I rolled a nat 20, dude.
Animal handling.
After failing a wisdom save.
That was a good idea, though, Martok. He went right for the window.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm back and we can proceed.
Good, good. I just had a heart attack.
I bore witness to everything.
Okay. Let's go.
Okay, you find yourselves in this mirror room. You can see your reflections on every wall and in the ceiling. And the more you stare at it, the more you become dazed.
What?
We're out of that room.
Look, this mirror makes my head look all big.
Also, like a fun house?
But only the walls and the ceiling.
You said it makes us dazed, as in the condition dazed, or?
No. Like, it confuses your brains because you're not used to this type of environment.
So, Martok, I was talking to Bruce for a second. The top left room is where the mummy is. out of here. The bottom left is where those ruined structures where I was talking about, and the frozen trees. I have not explored the bottom right.
Should we go for the rooms where we know what to face?
I was thinking
Mummies
I'd leave
alive.
that to you two.
What's the mummy alive?
Well, we haven't seen anything properly dead here yet.
Yeah. How bad can it be when a guy in bandage?
His fork's down here. Never mind.
Yeah,
It looks like this is a
wondering
dead
this,
end. Oh no. Yes, narrator.
you're faced with two paths as narrow as the ones that you're standing in right now.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he took the door on his left.
Okay.
Coming into this room, you see that in the very middle sits a grayish, kind of greenish looking cube of a large-ish size. It appears to be built of a solid material, but it strangely is not covered by frost nor snow.
Is there things in this jelly?
It's not jelly, it looks solid.
Okay. Where?
In the very middle.
I don't want to touch it. I'll tell the group about this sight in this next room.
I mean, we can throw a snowball at it.
And piss it off?
Well, if it's just
The
a
last wall
static
forced you to
cube.
stare at it. Well, do we have a javelin or something we can poke it with? Maybe the butt end? I don't want to put my hand on it.
Nope.
Looks sticky.
What is it?
It's a
This
frozen.
is cube. It looks solid.
Grayish green. Yeah.
Yes.
Hmm.
Can I poke it with something?
What are you poking it with?
Well, probably a javelin or a spear.
Okay.
But not the pointy end. I'd like to first kind of poke it with.
You have to step 5 feet deeper to reach it.
I would like to step in a way where I am not in contact with this thing.
Yeah, to reach it, to poke it, you have to step
Well, I'm just
in.
saying to move. I'm just saying I don't see whatever this thing is, so I don't want to like step here or here or here or
You
somewhere
can
else,
step
and you be like, you're stepping on it.
No, you're not.
Okay.
I'm saying you have to step, yeah, right there. And as you poke it, the hold on, there's something blocking my clicks. The Are you using the javelin?
Like the back end of it.
The back end of your javelin gets stuck into this material cube thingy, and as if it was glue, and it appears to kind of wiggle and move around and is upset at you, as we will roll some initiative.
Great. Now I gave it a spear.
Should have poked it with the other end.
That thing doesn't look friendly.
No,
Who-
he's smiling at us.
Is a
Who would-
gelatinous cube, right?
Who would have seen this coming?
Yeah.
Oh, son of a bitch, man. Can I roll good once on initiative?
Ooh.
I'm just so caught off guard by this thing. I've never seen it before. I was
Holy
not quick
shit.
on the draw. Holy shit. I have died to 2 of these creatures in my playing days.
Oh, have
Let
you?
us hope it's not a third. Yeah.
What is this thing?
Gelatinous cube.
Gelatinous cube
Oh yeah, okay.
in a circular shape.
Gelatinous sphere.
First is gonna try to step on you, and you kind of get stuck into this material cube thingy, and I need you to make athletics or acrobatics. Let me check. Ooh, you are stuck against this thing. And what is a pseudopod?
Oh, pseudopod is like a
Pseudopod?
tentacle.
Yeah, pseudopod.
It's like a
Yeah,
tentacle.
great. My armor's about to go bye-bye.
You are attacked twice by these pseudopods that are sprawling out of this thing. First strike goes for a 26, the second for a 17. I guess the 17 doesn't work.
Yeah, the 17 misses.
You take 10 bludgeoning damage. And then you
I'm gonna Stone's Endurance that.
okay. You see a mouth appears on this cube
Let's
and tries
go.
to bite off some of your flesh for an 18.
An 18 will miss. As I hold my
Okay.
shield up and this thing just bites down into that.
Nice. And that brings us to Max. How do you react to this sight?
Can I hold my action just to place myself lower in the initiative?
Where would you want to?
Right before the cube. So last.
Right before or after?
Last in the turn order. Bottom of the initiative order. Yeah, perfect.
Okay, it is Brutus's turn then. You see Max is waiting.
You
A little
You
bit.
you
skipped
skip
someone,
me.
didn't you?
Skip me.
Martok?
Yeah, my mistake.
We look so alike.
Okay.
Oh.
Is it intuitive for a player in this situation to try and pull Brutus out? Does it make sense? Do I see that he can't breathe, or that he's stuck in it, or no?
You see that Brutus is adhered to this cube as if it was glue, but it has not consumed or is not like
Okay.
inside it.
All right. Well, question is, how much of a penalty will I get from shooting from in here? Is there any angle I can
Give
get?
it
get
half
for-
order.
What's that?
You can step further in.
Yeah, but one further in, and I'm in the zone of the cube.
Yeah, you could do it.
No. Do I have range from here? Shoot him.
Yep.
Okay. I will shoot twice. Do I get an AC penalty to the shot?
2. Because there is a bend in here, then another bend in here, and then another bend in here.
Okay. I will shoot him twice and just pray that I hit him. So let's team sharpshooter.
Hit!
Okay. And
Nice.
second sharpshooter.
Also hit.
Okay.
Ooh.
And that is the end of my turn.
You get these 2 arrows pierce through this cube, and it is made of a material that it is very weird to you. You don't make out what it is. But that brings us to Brutus.
Okay. Okay. I would like to swing at this thing
Or
twice.
I say.
Does a 24 hit?
it does.
And then I would like to use, that's also 13, not the one on the right. And I would like to use one of my charges of Oriel's Blessing and then, oh, never mind, that's on the other weapon.
Yeah, this is the
The-
hammer.
Yep, my mistake. I would like to swing at it once more. Does an 18 hit?
It does.
Okay. And then I would like to spend a first level spell slot to smite this dude. Oh, take that. Oh, that's some crap damage. And then with my. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
You see that the creature is barely holding its shape.
I would like to shove it down if possible. Using my Shield Master Shove.
Go for it.
Oof!
You go to shove this creature down and you shove it to one of its square side to the other. So it looks exactly the same as it did before.
Okay. That'll be my turn.
Max, what was
Alright.
your plan?
Well, my plan was to use some abilities, but like you said, it's looking like it is rather hurt already.
Yeah.
So I am just going to firebolt it.
Okay.
Firebolt.
Ooh.
Hit him so good, dude. He blagged out.
Does harm it, but is still alive.
All right. Then I'll move here and my turn.
Alright. This thing's gonna continue its assault on Brutus.
No!
And it's gonna spew the pod twice for a 20 and a 23.
A 20 and a 23 will both hit.
They take 14 bludgeoning from the first attack and 11 from the second. And then you see the
Okay.
mouth reappear on one of its sides and goes for a 24, which
Okay.
hits you for 11 piercing damage and 7 acid.
Okay.
So that's a total of 18. But that brings us to Martok.
That thing just did a lot of damage to me.
I will shoot it twice. Hit.
Both miss, and you can tell that the second missed because of the cover that is getting from the walls around you.
See if there's anything at all I can. Nope. That's the end of my turn.
Alright, that brings us to Brutus. You have been just pretty badly wounded by this thing.
I'm gonna break out of this stickiness and swing at it, clobber it to the side.
Good.
Hopefully, one time for the one time. I know a 17 hits because a max is 17 hit. And then I'll fucking swing at it again.
Oh, it's dead!
The first swing breaks it in half, and you see this acid sprout from the inside. But Brutus continues its assault, and you just hear and just a bunch of acid being splattered across the room.
Just some wet, sticky schlaps.
And when you guys see Brutus, he looks fucked up. that was a tough fight.
That did a surprising amount of damage to you.
Was anything stuck in the cube except for the spear?
Me?
Nothing. Yeah, Brutus. Let me double check. This is.
Oh, and it's a dead end. Great.
That's good. That's good. We didn't want to go too far, and we got plenty of other routes to.
Yes, but why was this thing in here?
Yeah.
What was it
didn't
guarding? Is it another one of those rooms?
Ooh. Maybe
No,
it is.
this room appears solid and empty.
Okay. Oh shit. Alright, let's push on.
We can't rest in here, right?
No, it's too fucking cold. We would freeze to the ground. We'd die.
Even with cold
Hypothermia.
resistance?
You can rest, but you only get
HD.
Hit die,
your
not con.
yeah. As you get inside this room, make me a Constitution saving throw.
All of us.
Yes.
Thank God, close to 16.
11. Max was 10 feet away from me, so don't forget your +3.
Okay. 19.
So Martog and Max are good, but Brutus. Well, first let me read the room. Some ruins of stone structures appear to be empty to the walls, but they are unrecognizable to what they belonged to. But as you step inside, you feel your god kind of hurt, and it feels weird to Max and Martok. But Brutus,
I can't go on. Do you guys have anything I can eat? I need something. Protein bar? Some nuts,
Sure.
maybe? Oh, I'd even eat a ration.
Do a rush.
Nom, 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 nom.
you eat
All right.
these ration.
What about
A
second
ration
ration?
A
11
ration
piece?
is meant to last a whole day, but you eat it in one sitting, and you feel like your hunger isn't satisfied completely. You can go on, but you feel like the hunger will return in no time, and you'll need to eat again sometime soon.
Much like real life. Was that a half ration? Come on, I need something more than that.
I'm looking through my things.
Max, what about that owl? He looks kind of tasty.
Unfortunately, it'll become ethereal the moment you bite it.
Well, I'm running out of rations.
How many rations do I have? Oh wait,
I would
no.
eat one. I think I'm out after this last one. I'm out of rations.
I don't have any rations because they all evaporated.
Well, what about fingers? Yours are small enough. I mean, you can spare them.
They're made out of ice. Snow cone.
That's where Brutus's mind is going.
I love how you get a little bit hungry, immediately resorts to cannibalism.
Oh, he's all battered and beat up. He's tired. He's thinking, man.
I remember some skit where it's just like when you're with that one survival guy that resorts to cannibalism a little bit too soon.
You can hear the demonic voice of the entity stalking you, and Rain translates to, "The hunger takes over everyone. It is just a matter of time before you succumb too. I've been enduring this for ages, and you will be my meal."
That dog probably has some like meat on their bones. Just saying.
That's true. Rain, get him to come back. Well, should we push onward? This doesn't seem to lead anywhere.
Do you want to, as an arcane specialist, Max, inspect why it's affecting us, or I mean, it might be
Sure. Yeah, can I look over us maybe with like I could ritual cast detect magic and just kind of see what's going on with us?
You can ritual cast it, yeah.
All right,
Hold on,
I'll
let
do
me
that then.
check something.
I can see a faint aura around any visible creature or object that bears magic, and learn its school of magic, if any. So if whatever we have is arcane in nature, I'll be able to see some kind of aura affecting us.
or even the walls and the ruins that's encased in them.
Yeah.
I would
Maybe it's
Okay,
like
gonna
yeah,
be
you
like
can see a negative pulse of magic emanating from Brutus.
School of Magic, is this like necromancy?
I wouldn't know. It doesn't say
Okay.
in the book.
Negative energy. Got it. um huh. Well, if this gets worse, I suppose we could use the see if the curse breaking totem works. Although I'd
That
like
would
to
be
keep
helpful.
yeah, although I would like to see if we can figure this out some other way since this is limited uses.
Well, I've got an idea. I'm going to set up this here, and hopefully, if we hear that cackle, it'll be a yip this time, and perhaps we'll have caught that dog.
You mean in the crossroads or here?
Meat's back on the menu,
Ah!
boys.
I would prefer it to be in a way that we know about that this thing or something else would likely run into. Plus, it's 50 pounds, and I can get rid of it.
Yeah.
So back this way?
Yeah,
Yes.
I would love to go to the mummy because I do think that the ruins down south would lead us to the city.
Okay. Yeah, it's a dead end room up there with a mummy in it. We could probably surprise round if we just charge in there.
Do we think it's in there guarding something?
Well, if it's in there and we go in there, I have a feeling it's going to attack regardless.
Well, yeah, that's true. I just wasn't sure if we were. I guess I was under the impression we were going south, so I was wondering if we were just attacking the mummy just to attack it. But now I understand that we're going that way. So okay.
No, the mummy is in a dead end room up here.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Okay.
saying. So
Yeah.
do we want to attack the mummy? Is it worth it? Is there a reason for it?
I'm not sure.
You now see this mummified humanoid kind of in black robes, and you see that on top of it, it is a golden mask. It appears inert, resting against the wall.
What if we
Well, it's gotta-
lure that mummy for the creature to eat, and then it could feast finally?
I don't think a mummy is going to have much meat on its bones.
Well, that's a shame.
Are we able to tell if this golden mask is some sort of religious artifact pointing to any deity?
Roll perception.
I will help you with that, good sir.
Okay.
And now roll religion for the mask.
Okay. And help is help action, you mean?
Yes, I would like to provide the help action.
The generic help action.
Yes.
With your perception, you can now see that there's like something poking from the inside of this mummified structure.
Poking from the inside.
Mm-hmm.
It's like aliens now. Well, do we want to
Well,
step in?
Yeah, let's use Max's idea and just sneak attack it.
And let's hope it's not
I mean-
friendly.
If I went in charging with my weapon while the other two of these guys were standing from the back, would that still surprise it without me having to sneak? I feel like that would surprise somebody if you just went charging at them with the weapon.
You can try.
I don't like when the DM says that.
You can certainly try.
Do we want to be stealthy then?
The golden mask looks like one of these I don't know what they're called, but I also think they're so cool. Like these helmets that some warriors use that only the mouth and the eyes are carved, and it looks sort of like uncanny.
Kind of like
Have
the
you seen Blasphemous?
Greek masks, like sad face, happy face.
Oh, okay.
Have you
Yeah.
seen Blasphemous?
No,
The game? Oh, lame.
have not. What's the plan? How do we want to approach this?
I mean, we can just walk in. If he charges us, I can always knock him on the ass.
Okay. Do it.
As you walk in, it appears to be an inert object just sitting against the wall.
Oh, we have a golden mask.
Throw a rock at it.
We do?
You
I mean, I
poke it
was-
with a rock.
Do
You
the
can
swap.
you can see that the poking from the inside intensifies and now is noticeable for everyone.
What is it?
Something poking from the inside of the mummy.
Something poking from the inside of the mummy.
Like the mummy is just bandages around a corpse. You don't know what's underneath.
I'm sensing hive.
And what is
Um,
poking from the inside? Is it bones or is it like a something living?
You don't get to see.
Should I just blast it with some AoE?
Oh, to burn
Sure.
off the bandages, we can see what's under it. Yeah.
All right, here, I'll keep it a little bit more intact than that. I'm gonna cast Frost Fingers on it.
Okay. And you
Con save, I guess, if there's anything in there.
blast from your fingers this sharp snow against these rags, and it
Wait, why
kind
did
of
it? Sorry, I didn't mean to cast that at 3rd level. I meant to cast it at 1st level.
too late. And it rips, not just kidding, but it rips out the bandages. And as it does, from the inside, the insides of the bandages reveal bones. And as the bandages stop holding them, the skeletal corpse of a previously alive humanoid falls. And you can hear a whisper in a languages that you don't understand, but scanned translates it to "thank you" as it dissipates into nothingness.
Huh.
Nice.
And
Wonderful.
what is left of the corpse?
A skeleton and a skull wearing the golden mask.
Maybe we want to check the golden mask.
Yeah, I'll inspect it.
What do you mean expected?
Inspect it, like investigation. I want to look at this mask.
Roll investigation.
Okay.
On save.
19.
Give me 1 second. You can tell that this is a magical helm, probably used in a ritualistic way.
Oh,
Huh. I don't suppose. Since I casted Detect Magic, has it been a full 10 minutes?
Oh no, it hasn't. Yeah, it is
Okay.
magical.
Cool. Can I tell like what kind?
Hold on, let me double check.
There have been a lot of magical items just littered about this place.
Yeah.
It's like single creature inside of a room with a magic item.
Mm-hmm.
Although the way everyone is dying seems to be very reminiscent of what that creature the dog demon was talking about. Everyone's like slumped over in corners, almost like they all starved to death.
Are you trying to scare me more?
I don't know, the items don't usually say, oh, is this type of magic, but I would say illusion,
Okay.
because it serves to kind of alter in a way.
All right. Well, take it, add it to the collection.
Okay.
Shall we keep going?
Sure. You saw some kind of ruin down here.
Yeah, down these stairs.
You mean as in Netherry City ruin?
Yeah, did it look like
Uh,
that one from the other room?
It looks like
And as
this.
you get in here, you can now see what Max was talking about. You see trees completely frozen, but they haven't withered or died, and some ruins of some walls weave through them, kind of trying to separate them in a way. Hanging from these trees, the Goliaths could easily reach them. You see on each tree several purple tear looking fruits.
Oh, I'm Brutus, being as hungry as he is, would grab one and just eat it.
Oh no.
As you grab the fruit, it is unlike the rest of the tree, it is not frozen, but you don't pay any mind or attention to it and just it
What
is
does it taste
whole.
like?
It tastes like magic, and
Mmm.
but the good magic. And as you eat it, roll a d20.
Okay.
No, not the
Looking at a
wild
20th
magic
level spell
table.
slot.
Not the wild magic table.
I rolled a 5.
You heal to full. You
As
heal
you
to
eat
full.
it, as you eat it, you feel funnier in your brain. You feel like your bardic side grows further as you gain the ability to cast vicious mockery once. I mean,
Sweet.
3 times.
Awesome. I already have that cantrip, but I appreciate this purple pear.
Vicious Mockery? Isn't that a leveled spell?
Nope.
Oh wait, no, it's
No,
not.
this
It's
is a
Tasha's Hideous
cantrip.
Laughter. I got them mixed up.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't look like it have any odd effects to it. Maybe we should pick a couple of fruits for you for the trip.
Hey. I found them. Let me eat another one first. Make sure they're okay.
You can have another one, but my owl found it.
You go
I'm
ahead and
trying. Brutus is just hungry right now.
you go ahead and gulp another of these fruits and roll another.
Crown of Stars.
Oh no.
You feel like the nature itself from these trees allows you to cast druid craft
Ooh.
3 times.
you could grow an ear of corn.
Or you can create more food
As,
with it. Or what's an ear of corn?
as you're here grabbing fruits, you see an entity manifesting from one of these trees. It looks like a nature-made woman, and it says, "Hello? Who are you?"
Do you have any more of these pears?
These are free to consume, but don't eat too much. They can sit bad on your stomach.
We are we're travelers looking to figure out a way to get rid of this eternal frost.
Well, this eternal frost has been the way of life of me and these trees for centuries.
Who and what are you?
I am the Dryad of the Grove. I've been bound here by Nether's magic to protect and watch over the trees. These trees are magically enchanted, as are their fruit. They are not dead. They have just adapted to their new condition.
What do you mean by bound to this place? You can't leave?
My duty is to watch over the trees. If the trees don't exist, I cease existing. If
Oh,
my existence ceases, the trees will wither and die.
Is there any way we could help you?
This is not a burden to me. Keeping these trees alive is a joy.
But they could sprout and grow and see sunlight, at least, if they weren't in here. I guess that's not true. That we haven't seen sunlight in some time. That's why we're here.
I've been alone for quite some years. I saw a couple of dark elves patrolling, but they didn't look friendly and rather um hold on, what is the word I'm looking for? And rather in a bad humor, so I didn't talk to them, but you seem nice.
When was that?
Mm, time has I've lost concept of time in here, but I could say several days now.
Those might have been the ones that I saw that were further down and to the left.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
you don't
Yeah.
have.
Don't have
It's
what?
been it's been so long since I've shared words with another being. Tell me, who are you? Where do you come from?
You had a question, Martok?
Yeah, but let's just answer the Dryad's question first.
My name is Brutus Stonehands.
Mighty name.
Thank you. What is your name?
I am Hathawin.
These are my friends here.
I'm Martok. Me and my companions here have been tasked with helping this region to get rid of the frost and to end the everlasting rime.
Frost Maiden. Everlasting Rhyme? Please tell me
Yes.
more about it. Sounds very interesting.
Well, outside of of year. We're obviously in a very cold land, but the sun disappeared a while back. Believed to be the doing of the greater being that has stopped sunlight, and it's affecting everyone negatively. We need sun to grow things, sun to live. Without sun, this region will perish.
The sun disappeared? Maybe was it an experiment of a Netherist apprentice?
I mean, when did the Netherese? I mean, as I understand it, they've been dead for hundreds of years.
I haven't seen one of them since the crash of the city. So, I'm by what you're telling me, I guess the same fate suffered the rest of the cities.
How did you survive?
I don't know myself. When the city collapsed, I lost conscious and then I found myself inside one of the trees and I could just keep on my duty overwatching them.
That's miraculous.
The trees saved me, and so I tried to preserve them as best as I can.
As long as the trees live, you live.
And the other way around too.
How come you are not colored like they are and not frozen?
My magical nature prevents elements from affecting me. Of course, higher power of the elements as magic could cause harm, but you're not here for that, or are you?
No, we're not. Is, since you are a magical being, is there anything you can do to help Brutus here? Seems to be affected by something that causes him to eat uncontrollably.
I can't stop eating.
As you watch on appear. That sounds like the effects of a curse. I sadly do not have the ability of restoring you, but maybe if you. How many peers have you eaten?
I don't know. I imagine the time we've been talking, I just been eating them.
You shouldn't
Yes,
eat.
I've had two.
You shouldn't eat another. I was gonna propose maybe the magic of the peers could remove the curse, but if you eat too much, they can upset your stomach.
Well, thank you. Do you know of any threats that we may need to know about? Is there anything you have to hide from in here?
The only thing that I felt threatened by is the dark elves that roamed to the west of here. Other than that, there is some one-eyed creatures then to the south. They appear to have come from the ruins of the city. I don't think they're hostile, but they seem rather cautious.
Seems that's a good way to stay alive down here, is to be cautious. Do you know how many of those elves that there were, or was it just that pair that you saw the other day?
I saw three. One of them were wearing armors and weapons. The other was in a more robe-like vestment.
Like our friend here? As I point to Max.
Ah, that is a cute little pet that you have. An ice elemental. How do you get it?
It's a long, long story, but I just meant more his vestments, his robes. Was he?
Yes.
Did he seem magical in nature in a way?
If he's a warrior, I would guess he fights with magic, yes.
Well, that's good to know. Thank you, Hathawin.
How have you stumbled upon this place?
Just like that, we've been stumbling through this whole town, all 10 of them, as we made our way here. Yeah.
Us 10 flying cities? Do they still exist?
Some of them. do.
No. You've seen a flying city?
I used to live in one. The nether city of Ithrin.
Hmm. What can you tell us about the city?
When it was in one piece floating on the sky, it was one of the brightest ones that ever existed. Most of the... Hold on. The most powerful wizards would gather in here to discuss and talk about magics and do experiments with the weave, and it was good times.
Were you aware of any of the wizards?
I sadly cannot remember any names.
Hmm.
It's been so long.
It's understandable. I'm sorry that you no longer fly in the sky.
As long as I have a purpose, I'll keep living.
And the trees are good? You have plenty of water and what do you do for sunlight?
The trees don't need it. The trees are magically created to adapt to any weather and any type of conditions. That's why they have
Oh, that's right,
frozen
you did
still.
say that. Hmm.
Is there any way to plant more of these trees?
I was thinking that.
I have not tried, but if you can find any seeds on the piers, you can try and have it sprout elsewhere.
Couldn't look for seeds. And are they within the fruit or?
You grab one of the piers and open it up, and it doesn't appear to have seeds.
You can take a trimming.
Smart.
Do I feel any seeds rumbling down my sarcophagus? Or
Your
my
sarcophagus.
esophagus?
No.
Okay.
Sarcophagus.
You wouldn't want a full garden? Or a full it's not an orchard. Okay, yeah, that's what I meant.
This is all I have left. It used to be a much bigger field with a wider variety of plants.
Will it harm you if we take one of the magical branches from the tree and try to plant it?
No, no,
elsewhere?
don't harm the trees. Don't cut it.
What if it was for preservation purposes? We were planning on planting more. Imagine you back on the surface with a full grove, maybe not in floating cities, but this is one of the best pears I've ever had in my life. This would be a marvelous thing for people to have. or to
You
come and
break one of
see
the
and
rocks, the magic on them would escape and it'll just decay.
understandable. Well, keep on keeping on, I guess. I don't know. What else do we... We're gonna go see about those dark elves.
Hmm.
Hopefully they won't be scaring you any
Okay.
longer.
I guess I've kept you long enough and you have important things to do. It was nice chatting with you. Do come back anytime. And she melts down with this tree. Or not melts down, like melts
I get what you mean.
in.
Seems like I see if you are under the effect of a curse. Then.
Fuck. I don't think... Don't use your thing on me, Max. You should save that for something that needs it. As long as we keep me fed, I should be okay.
Yeah, I'd prefer to use those like more like if you get turned against us.
Yes, yeah. I understand completely. Well, hopefully this city will have some leftovers or something. I'm curious about these dark elves, though. That one that wore robes, they definitely sounded a little bit... What the fuck just happened to my map? Oh,
Max, can you please tell us where to go and where not to go? I don't know. If,
are you...
This is the last room I explored. I came down to this room and then went up. Just last of my knowledge. Don't go up there.
From here, you can see a steep tunnel that ascends up.
Oh, so that's where those
Yeah.
creatures are.
Yeah, that's where the owl entered in from, where the nest is.
But she said west. I wonder, did she mean down here or up there?
West for what? Oh,
I
the
can't
drone.
imagine it. There isn't
Yeah.
really there isn't really anything else up there besides the
Okay.
nest, and then yeah, danger.
Okay.
You talked about a
What-
wall or something. Dark elves.
Yeah, but that's up into the nest and like around a ways and then down a different chute. I'm assuming that it's on the same level as the dark elves are on the same level as we are right now, just down a different tunnel.
Aha, okay.
Okay.
Down south is those one-eyed monsters down here.
Yeah, but the way that Hathawin made it sound is that they're not aggressive on sight. Unless I misunderstood her. Max, where are you?
Oh, shit, coming.
We should probably stay together.
How many
As you
A
peek
paths?
lot
in,
of different paths.
you can see.
Oh,
wait,
did we
can you
collect the
see?
fruit at all?
I had to, so I wasn't gonna take any more.
Oh, I thought
I'll
you
just
were
pocket,
packing
like-
with you.
No,
Yeah,
I don't
I'll
think
pack
so.
like 4.
Unless the DM says okay.
You can grab some.
Okay, I would grab some then.
I'll take
How
3
many?
at boss.
You can
Well,
Yeah.
I would definitely want to leave a good amount on the tree still. I don't want to get greedy, but Brutus is affected by this curse.
Each tree
So whatever
has,
is reasonable for that.
between all trees, you can find 26 peers. Well, you ate 2, so 24 left.
What
Oh,
if we
yeah.
take 5 for each of us and leave 4?
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
All right. So add 5 purple peers to your inventories.
Hell yeah, brother. We'll be the purple people eaters. Woo!
Nice.
Oh yeah.
As you pick in there,
Oh.
you can see these one-eyed creatures turn around at you, and they look like a scared cat, but they don't have any fur, but they are just making the gesture, and you can see they are all like huddling together to keep them from
Okay.
freezing.
Freaking me, the player, knows what those are, and they're my favorite monster.
Let's go in there. I mean, they're freezing.
Okay.
So I might be able to help them. Oh, I
I
know
would
what.
like to, like Chris Pratt in Jurassic Park. I'm coming in cautiously with my hands out, like I'm approaching a bunch of velociraptors.
You hear they start mumbling some words, but you don't understand them. And Scan says, "Hi, they're talking in Loras. They must be either Nether is converted into this, or they have interacted with Netherers before." The fuck is this?
Detect thoughts.
Okay. Do you detect the thoughts of other languages too?
I believe so.
Or doesn't speak any languages that. Oh wait, if they don't speak any languages, they're unaffected.
Oh, look at that. Okay.
Unaffected, but
Well, if you don't share a language, it still works because you're not actually It's not like you think in words, basically.
so if I think payaso, you can, if you're detecting my thoughts, you can guess that I'm thinking of a clown, even if it's another language.
Yeah, it's basically because like you're think of it like a vision in their head rather than
Ah,
yeah. When you
you
think of a
detect,
clown, you don't have it like the word clown in your head. You have the picture of a clown.
That's true.
you detect aggressive thoughts against you. But as you approach as Chris Pratt with the hands up in Jurassic Park, roll a charisma check. Or if you want to use a charisma based skill,
Oh, okay. Well,
that
then I
makes
would have done that. Well, then can you just use that roll and just add a 2 to it and say I used persuasion?
yeah, I think persuasion works here. And as they see that you have no weapons in hand and have no intention on harming them, they kind of like um hands down a little bit, and their thoughts switch to food and drink.
Fuck me too, dude. Can I try to fight this curse and throw 4 pairs? And hopefully that would satiate their thirst and hunger because the juices of the pear.
Yeah, you can throw in the food. You just feel that soon you have to eat again.
Okay. Do they look satisfied by these pears?
Throw the pears, and they kind of like scurry around, grab them, then
I
return
threw
to their
enough for each. Okay.
and eat them like hastily, and in seconds the pear is gone. And
Oh.
they the one on the front says something in Lotus that Scant translates it as "Thank you. We are satisfied.
Nice.
You kind, you good."
Okay.
Were they freezing as well?
Oh yeah, that's right.
A way for us to start a fire from? Or did any of them get the magical means from the fruit to create a bonfire themselves? Did you roll
That
a
is-
d20?
I'm gonna do that. Oh, holy shit. Okay, they do get magical uh abilities to use. You don't know what, but you see one of them's Hold on. This is approaches carefully with his hands, one of his hands up towards Brutus and says something that can translated as "You hurt, I help." Approaches to you, grabs your arm, and you feel a sanatory effect coming from this creature. What level is this? Hold on. So this is first. Okay. You feel 16 points of healing go to you,
Nice.
and he returns to the group.
I will try to mimic what they said when they said thank you.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that was terrible. Yeah,
say-
pretty much. Cool. Besides being just huddled together, does it look like they're doing anything else?
Mm, wait, hold on. I'm reading the wrong
No worries.
section.
This is the same suckers from Fandelver as well as the other one, right?
Mm-hmm. Let me see how this works. Do you have to make a save for this? What the fuck? Okay.
Oh yeah, finally it's something I can give him.
You feel they're trying to probe into your minds. So everyone makes me a deception check.
Deception check.
Yep.
Yes.
Interesting. Oh, come on, man.
So, Max, you successfully avoid this effect, but Brutus and Martok,
I rolled the
Rough
same as
day.
Max.
they make a check too against yours.
Ah,
So each of their checks is different numbers. So one of them rolled low, the others rolled high. And now they say, "You look for Idrin." Well, Scant is translating this. "We can help."
how?
"We come from Idrin."
You are Netherese?
"No, we captives from Netherrail."
How would we get into the city of Threen? Only seen ruins so far.
"Track to the city is dangerous. Large magical hands roam the place and crush any intruders or any escapees. We made it out. There is also a great, powerful arc wizard that watches over Ithrin. His name, Iriolafas.
Can you type that in chat? Thank you.
Iorvathas.
You can't spell Eoloth.
Ideologous.
Aha, that's okay.
Ah, thought you
Yeah.
something.
Arthas. Ah, it's Arthas. Yeah.
It's Arthas.
Riol
I thought the same.
Arthas.
Ideal Arthas.
And I take it you got out because you found a different route.
Yes. This tunnel leads. Well, it's not an entrance, but they would say it's like an entrance made by the crush, something like that. By the crush, I mean.
Hmm?
To enter the city, one must perform a ritual. We have seen this ritual be performed, but we don't know the ritual itself. But there is somewhere you can acquire it. The towers around the city. They might contain the clues that you need to perform the ritual.
And this tunnel you speak of that will lead us towards the city, we can get to the towers. Where is
Next entrance. Next entrance to the. From his perspective, next entrance to the east.
it? Mhm.
Just down the grove.
Okay, so it is not east on the map, it's east from his perspective.
Yes.
Thank you so much, creature. Is there anything else we can do for you?
Good.
Oh, that's gonna be tough to help you out with food, but I could give you some more comfort as I give them pelt
Help.
of a crack cat.
They go to reach it, grab it, and put it on as best as they can. And they thank you again, but then say, we. I don't know what they would do. Hold on, does the book say? Ooh. I don't know if this piece of information is. Yeah, why not? They also say, there's one more thing. Powerful scrolls are hidden in Ithrin. One of them is the second most powerful thing to have been created. It's a scroll to summon the legendary mythic creature called Tarask. And another one of them says, you also seek to stop a god.
We can do that with a Tarask.
The
I
Tarask
don't.
has The Trask was tried to be studied by the Netherese. Some of its parts were used as materials to create spells powerful beyond any magic that exists today.
Motok, you're not seriously thinking of summoning a Tarask, are you?
Do you even know what a Trask is as Brutus?
Well, he said it like he knows what it is, so I don't care what it is. The way he made it sound is he wants to bring
Okay.
whatever it is into the world.
Scant, what is a Tarrasque? Max, what is a Tarrasque? Someone's got to know what a Tarrasque is.
I feel like there's got to be stories about these
yeah.
giant Godzilla-esque creatures.
Can I roll like history?
Okay, go ahead.
All right. Since
I
this,
rolled as well.
Since he is talking about Tarrasques as far as like magical spells and all that, could I add my artificer's lore to this?
You're rolling for history about a creature, not a spell.
Magic items, alchemical objects, or technological devices. All right. Oh boy, not one. Doesn't matter anyway.
Is the first time you ever hear that word. And Brutus, there are tales about a primordial being that exists beyond existence, that is the earth itself and maybe the heart of the planet. It is said that it exists solely to eat, and it eats whatever it can find. But that's what the stories you've heard say. So pretty much you in your current state.
So was it clear whether or not the Tarrasque was needed for one of the spells, or what was the gist of it?
They
sounded
told
good.
you that some of the scrolls created by the Netherese were used to summon the Tarrasque, and from it they gathered materials that they needed to create spells beyond the power that you know today. But they will continue. Tarrasque be a very dangerous creature. It must not be summoned. Should you come across this scroll, do not use it. It'll consume, devour, and destroy anything that crosses its path. Even a god.
Yeah, no. That does not sound like a good idea.
Oh, it might be the god killer we've been looking for.
It sounds like it would also be the 10 towns killer if the dragon wasn't enough.
There was an old lady who swallowed a fly. Send out a Tarrasque to kill a dragon.
Hmm.
Oh my god.
I don't think it's a wise idea.
If you're looking for
There's got to
either
be another way.
to end the Rhine and have a Tarrasque versus have a Rhyme Steel here and have Neverlasting Winter and people dying regardless. The sacrificial lambs to water.
So you think that Tarrasque would give us a better fighting shot? To me, it sounds like then we'd have a god to fight, a dragon, and a Tarrasque. Because barring the Tarrasque does what we would want it to do, then we still have to face it. It's not gonna just go back in a box or a cage, I'm assuming. I don't know. I don't know how magic like that works.
Max, can you put a Tarrasque back in the cage?
The bestiary is something that my studies lack.
I'm starting to worry there's a natural progression to this. Maybe they go from those creatures into something else, something larger that still wants to eat, and then eventually I'll become a Tarrasque.
Oh, I'll be worried once you turn it into a one-eyed monster.
Me too. What do you think, Max? You think summoning a Tarask is a good idea?
Summoning something we can't control to defeat something we can't control generally leads to a little bit too much chaos for my liking.
Hmm. Well, should we move onward then from these creatures? We have nothing left to feed them.
I'll thank him
I
as
guess-
I leave the room.
Me too. Hopefully, I won't say. Sounds so
They-
dumb this time.
They say farewells in Lotus as you leave.
I guess we'll have to cross that bridge when we get to it.
This narrow tunnel is very much like the one you traversed when first getting into here. Narrow and curvy and windy, I mean, and your steps resonate through.
If
There's
my
an opening
spatial
here.
awareness is right, we should be approaching where those dark elves were.
Oh,
Okay.
start sneaking in. Yeah, it's disadvantage.
Probably
Minus
not even
5.
bother.
Yeah. A peek around this corner.
It appears just to be a small opening in this tunnel.
Huh. It's safe, guys.
And the tunnel continues.
I want to get too far away from Brutus.
I'm sticking to Martok like glue.
Yeah.
As you get to this spot, you can see a structure semicircular amp to the walls. It appears to be semi-destroyed, but rather well preserved to have fallen from the skies. And from what you can see, there's the statue of a wizard standing on top of a pedestal facing outwards.
Huh.
This looks like it. The
Oh, it
opposite
does.
side from the one I saw.
So you saw the
The
dark
other
elves
side
on
where the
this
dark
side?
elves were. Oh, the other side.
Oh, they're on the other side.
Okay,
Oh,
Do I see the
last
light
Yes.
that's up here or no?
just a second. So this is uh-huh. Da, da, da. These walls are 15 feet tall. And yes, inside this room you can see a what looks like a spear. The handle is wooden and it is amped into the floor, kind of like piercing through. But the tip of the spear is atop and it is made of a black rock and it is emitting a faint cold light.
Oh. Oh. Okay. There's a big spear in it.
Crowding from the floor, you see this 15, no wait. Yeah, almost 15 feet long spear. But because it's buried, you can deduce that it's longer and it's just stuck to the ground.
That looks like a trap. But it also looks like a really cool spear.
Ah,
How big is the spear?
what you can see are almost 15 feet of spear, but there's more buried in the ground.
Okay. Do you want me to try to mage hand it?
No,
Sure.
maybe. Yeah. Oh, is it this?
Yeah.
15
Oh,
foot
I don't
long,
think-
and then half of it's underneath ground.
Yeah, I'll mage hand it. Try
Well,
to,
what
like,
is our
cut the
plan
hole.
with it, though?
As your mage hand reaches for it, it is stuck to the ground, and it appears to be immovable by the force your mage hand exerts.
Come on, Excalibur, man. Come on, Brutus. You got the strength. Pull it out of the ground.
Okay.
I'm gonna ready an action in case anything pops up out of the
That's a good
anywhere.
idea. In case
Firebolt.
the spear jams me through the chest. Okay.
And what if
Yeah.
it's a guy that comes out and holds the spear?
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah.
All right, I'll grab it. I'll try to stand both legs over it as I'll try to finagle it from the ground.
Give me a second.
He said that right as I clicked it.
I would say this is the last thing I at least do in here because I had really bad sleep for for 2 nights.
Okay.
No problem.
Yeah, no worries, dude.
Okay, as you grab this spear, you feel this faint glow seep into you, and you feel like your muscles start to stretch and your bones start to stretch, and your companions can see as you begin to grow and you become a large creature.
Ooh.
You feel that your strength has increased, although the belt that you are wearing grants you much more strength than what this thing gave you. So
Okay.
basically, your strength score has increased by 2 to a maximum of 22. And you have become a large creature. And to pull out this thing, make me a strength athletics check.
It's
Okay.
already
My
done,
strength
right?
is already 22. I can roll again.
Oh,
Yeah, I rolled a 22 like right before you left. Excuse me.
you try to pull it out with all your might, and as you pull it, you start growing. But it is not quite enough, and it stays buried.
I mean, can we help out by melting the ice? It's stuck in the ice, right?
It's stuck in layers of snow, ice, rock, and who knows what else underneath.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. I'm twice as big now.
Did you let go of the spear?
Yeah.
You shrink back to
Thank God.
All right.
Uh, I mean, I can brute force it if we need.
If Max touches that, he'll be our size.
Yeah.
Brute force it, Max. I'm curious now that we've spent this time on the spear.
All right. Sure. I cast Bigby's hand.
Okay.
Oh wait, why is it doing damage? God damn it! I just clicked past. But anyway, I'll do the grass. It's just like mage hand. It's not working. You just see my mage hand start to swell and grow around the pommel until it's like twice the size of me. And then I'll do a grasping hand, and I'll roll strength with a +8.
Can I grab the spear and help it then?
Okay.
Okay.
So do I get advantage on that then?
Yeah, go ahead. And as you grab it, you grow back to the large size you had.
Okay.
So 21.
Well, that's what
This
I want.
spear stays buried.
Well, freaking put your hands on the pommel as well, and we'll both pull at the same time.
Okay.
One
I'll
more
help you.
try.
Hey.
And as you pull out with all your might, the spear slowly comes out of the ground and it kind of cracks the ground underneath you. As you take it out, it is a 25 feet long spear, as you have acquired Vlagomir's spear. It is basically like Bjorn healed Great Axe, that it doesn't exist in the compendium, but it acts as a spear for a 1d8 damage instead of 1d6. While you're holding it, you become a large creature and your strength score increases by 2 to a total of 22. And that's it.
That's bad.
I would like to put it in the quiver of Alona.
Aloyne.
Okay.
Are you not going to use it as a default weapon with a shield?
I could, but I'm worried about being so big.
Aha.
I could do that. I would be doing the same damage essentially as my Warhammer. Right? You said it'd be a 1d8 plus my strength.
1d8 plus your strength, yes.
What size would
then
it
I
be?
could do- I'd be large.
And in
It would
charge.
it'd be no different than attacking with my Warhammer, except I'd get the Oral's blessing that I can
While
get.
you're large, your weight also doubles.
Oh yeah.
That's no problem because we got the blah blah heal blah blah's might, which means we're one size larger for strength, which means that your carrying capacity.
I would be.
I know. I know.
I could carry a shit ton.
Yeah.
We'll have to keep that in mind for if we need to carry something. Cool.
Yeah, I should
Well,
really be
Martok-
off to bed.
Yeah. I was gonna say,
yeah.
Martok said he had to go to bed.
Okay, yeah, this is a good stopping point.
Okay.
Yeah, good session, guys. It's really fun. I think
Rain missed a
Yeah.
good ass session.
Yeah, he
yeah,
did.
yeah, he did.
You
So much
lost.
variety. It's so much fun when it's variety. Combat plus exploration plus role play and going through different rooms and
Mm-hmm.
Was throwing a ghost as a hamster through a hole.
oh yeah, that was a comment. All right,
Freaking. I'm just gonna be like put in the corner one day. It's just like I will not circumvent the DM's comment. Write it 100 times on the chalkboard.